Lucian certainly available, but they're going to lock in the Tristana. Tristana versus the Kalista, you can understand that matchup.
Okay, they salvaged it a little bit. A little bit of faith for
Deft landing some pierces. Otherwise going to be okay. That's the flash in from Hoyt, though. They are underneath this turret as Deft gets himself to relative safety, but that's going to be first blood. Going over to Tucson, 2 kills are going to come forward, and one of them goes to the Kalista.
Range. One more full combo could spell the end of him if he manages to lose about 100 more HP.
No, that's going to be the knockup. Does he have anything available? He's not actually downloaded, but Pawn doesn't care. Do something about it. It's going to take some funny business as Pawn will deliver this one over, but Kaz got a pretty good smite finger these days. He's going to lock down the Infernal Drake. That's a pretty good one as Tucson wants to start this fight. Hoyt's just out of position. The sticks are going to be pulled out. Deft is going to be out. Oh no. In fact, it's a Prey Seeker from Kaz that gets it. No, it wasn't. It was something else. Never mind. Well, he's the one that gets the kill. Showmaker now might be routed. As Kaz moves on over, spots this ward, going to be distracted for a moment, but the geometry is going to ring true.
Oh,
that's the ultimate download complete! A lot of damage in there as Kaz has the ult. That one doesn't miss anymore, guys. Side of the map is going to get answered, and not a lot that Deft and Tucson can do. So really nicely done, utilizing the push power of this Tristana. The dive onto Flame, he will die, but can he get anything in response? World Ender is of course there, but he has to move away from the turret now. Ultimate once again comes out, the flash to follow, and Kaz locks down the kill in the end. Rascal wasn't even bothered with it, as Pawn's destroying mid lane as well.
Yeah, I have no idea what Flame was just thinking. I mean, turret and the top turret, and now they're going to get the next turret as well, so
more dangerous than it was on the bottom side, especially when Rascal's diving the turret. No World Ender for you, Flame. No flash. Umbral Dash isn't a great one, as Julia's here as well. Realm Warp comes in, but Julia's still sucking the life bar out of Flame. Showmaker has to get back under the turret. Rascal has the last rights for the healing, but the flash comes in. Q not going to land. Flame unable to land the knockup. The flash from Rascal tries to turn it around, goes into the stopwatch. Julia, can you do your job? No! They were waiting to set up a kill from Canyon, but now he just can't go in there. Tremorset spots him out. Outer turret falls down, and Kingzone seem to have all the
on Vel'Koz. Finally, they have this highlighted. Yeah, last time it was a Braum. He got 10.
Not bad. Oh yeah, we've had this conversation, haven't we?
Uh-oh.
Well, Flame is going to dive on forward. World Ender is there. They're going to try and dive onto Rascal as best they can. He's looking to kite away. Last rights for a bit of a heal, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They do collapse, but what can Kingzone actually do about it? Pawn's decided that he's just going to come on in here. They're going to look to try and get some exchange kills. Flame doesn't have World Ender, and now doesn't have much of his health bar. The flash forward! Pawn is going to get in there with his ultimate, but they do lose their mid laner. Should be 2 kills to come through, and Showmaker trying to take them on a merry chase. It's a lot of damage here from the Rise, a lot of AoE as well as the Redemption does come through. The flash forward, and that's the double for the Rek'Sai.
And a lot of chaos.
Showmaker coming in from the flank. Kingzone looking for this one, as there it is, the engage, but he's going to find Canyon, who is looking for a flank himself. Fate's Call immediately knocks him back out again. Knockups come in. Rascal is the first one to secure it, and somehow
it's so powerful. Amplified by the double Infernals. Damwon could just lose the game right here.
They could, and there's also a rend. There's a lot of sticks into this Baron buff. I don't think they're going to be out of 50-50. They're going to try and win the fight. It is going to be Deft that locks that one down. World Ender's there. Canyon does have the stopwatch with the flash from Rascal. Before he goes down, he secures the kill onto the Lee Sin, and Kingzone are tearing apart this fight. Kaz comes on back to try and take down Showmaker, who will die. Deft almost falls as well, but that one's calculated. Ladies and gentlemen, the back comes in.
They're like salty. Like, I want to be the main starting player. Neon seems actually like it's a real team. Yeah. You know, as long as everyone succeeds, they succeed.
Yep. He's like, guys, I'm there if Pawn does some weird stuff again, you know? But otherwise, you guys just go and do it. Do your best. And you know what? They listened to him this game that we wanted to see against SKT. We didn't. We saw a very different one. But this is a Kingzone that has powered up. SKT also look like a team that have been reborn. Kingzone will need to challenge them if they're going to get towards the top of the playoffs. They need to get there first, though, and this is the first step, and one of the biggest steps towards that point. They've dealt with so many teams that wanted to knock them out of playoffs. Hanwha Life already down in the second round robin. Sandbox already down in the second round robin. The only teams they've fallen to is SKT, and Damwon Gaming looking to suffer the same fate as the majority against Kingzone second round robin. One inhibitor already down, mid lane inhibitor turret, should be short work. Showmaker trying to get the damage in, but there's Tucson. Disintegration rate, max range. The dive in on the backline. Flames trying to get it done. A lot of knockups but that is going to be the execution on the Lee Sin. Flame in trouble. World Ender is going to get popped. Julia's still going at it in the back line. She's so close to dying, but 95 health, that's fine. Bond flashes forward as if he's on an assassin, and they are able to take down the second inhibitor and might just win the game right here.
Yeah, I think that they definitely have the resources to do it right here. Damwon gonna try to fight valiantly. Oh, 68!
She's gonna be okay for now. Stopwatch there for Flame, trying to keep himself alive.
Right now, Showmaker trying his best to clear out the mid-minion wave. He has to be really careful here against the Yorick. Does actually get locked up.
Dark Procession once again going to go down. The ultimate comes forward, and look at Kaz. He launches so damn far now. And Spawn could be in trouble, but Zhonya's is available. Canyon made to look silly as the Vel'Koz does survive. Flame wanting to change that. Does get the disruption down to Spawn, but Deft able to lock in so much more damage. Okay, Canyon launches into the backline and does execute the Rakan, but it's too little too late. Flame gets knocked up and taken down as the flash is there. The Brom's trying to escape, but I'm sorry, Santa Claus, it ain't Christmas time. And the last Nexus turret will be taken out. The Nexus to follow. 2-0 for Kingzone and a 4-0 for them against Damwon Gaming this season.
And that was a fantastic game number 2. The team fighting was so decisive, especially in some of those last fights and skirmishes. In Kingzone, they looked stellar in game number 2.
They did, and Kaz looked unbelievable. Kaz is not a person that I'm used to talking up so much, which is why I guess I might be overdoing it with how well he played, but him playing around his solo lane so nicely, actually there to help Rascal when he was looking a little bit silly in games in the past. This time around, he's either making space for his team and they're making plays elsewhere, or he's able to get down there and help them and make those trades actually work out. For Kingzone, certainly felt like a more coordinated, more fluid Kingzone than we're used to seeing. This is normally the yo-yo team, right? It's not just Bond. I mean, feels like everyone does join him there. I mean, Deft had his 0-6-0 Kalista game, and then before that has I do